Smash Bros. Actually referenced Tekken long before Kazuya got put in the game. So, if you guys didn't know, Kazuya and Pac-Man are both owned by Bandai Namco. And for one of Pac-Man's taunts, he circles through a bunch of pictures of like 8-bit statues. And one of them shows Heihachi Mishima. Just gotta find it. There it is. Is it just me, or is the Super Ball Flower the most underappreciated power-up in Mario Maker? If you don't know what it is, it basically just turns you into Mario, like from Super Mario Land. It was a Game Boy game that released back in 1989. And what it does is, you press X, and it throws the Super Balls that he threw in the game.
What do you guys think about Paper Mario: The Origami King? I really loved playing through this game, but it took me a long time to beat, because I suck at RPGs. My brand new fire truck doesn't even fit in my garage. I want a refund.
Fun fact about the GameCube. The menu music is actually a reference to an older Nintendo console. Speed up the menu music about 20 times and you'll hear something very familiar. Does it sound like something you've heard before? I've never heard anything more terrifying than Mewtwo's voice in the Japanese version of Smash Bros. Tell me that's not terrifying. These are my favorite veterans from every Super Smash Bros. Game. Let's go. First off with Super Smash Bros. 64, this one's obvious. Yeah, I think everyone who watches my TikToks knows I like Mario. Next from Melee. I mean, to be honest, Fire Emblem's actually pretty good. Like, I've played a couple games from the series. It's really good, actually. Next up with Brawl. Yeah, if you watch my YouTube videos, you would really know that Pit's one of my favorite Nintendo characters ever. Next was Smash 4. Okay, I like Dark Pit for a couple reasons. One, well, he's really awesome. Like, look at his costume. And two, well, he's simply just a great character, and I also like Kid Icarus Uprising. And last was Smash Ultimate. I'm really grateful to Disney for letting Sakurai put Sora in the game. Sora's just simply awesome, and there's no denying it. Caleb, say hi. Say hi to TikTok. He'll say hi eventually.
Make a request, the Me6 fulfills the request, and then it stops existing.
Question though, what if you ask Mr. Meeseeks to live forever? Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy the source. Yeah! Ooh, swish! You know what your reward is in Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels if you, like, go beyond the goal pole? I'll show you. Keep in mind I'm on World 3. Come to this area, and there's a warp zone. A warp zone to World 1. Yeah, no thanks, I'll take death. In my opinion, there's very little flaws with PC gaming. But the only flaw, in my opinion, is that WASD is pretty much like a D-pad, and you might as well just play with an NES controller at that point. What's a goal that you have that has no relevance but you want to accomplish anyway? This one's easy for me. To beat this freaking game. And I'm talking worlds A through D as well. Hi, Caleb. Hi. How you doing? I saw that smile. Yeah, that was a beautiful smile, buddy. Great job. Oh, I'm sorry. That was my bad. It's actually possible to skip an entire section in the second level of Super Mario Bros. 2 on the NES. All you gotta do is play as Luigi, go to this ninja, and then do your super jump, and now you don't even have to worry about getting the key. Put Caleb down for a nap, and I gave him the best spot to sleep. My bed. Yeah, he's quite cozy, alright. Want to see what the inside of a puppet's skull looks like? Wow, that's a cool looking skull. Kind of looks like my hand. Everybody knows and loves the Nintendo 64, but in China, it's a lot different because of different laws. The Chinese government banned the use of physical video games, and it's pretty irrational, but that's just the law. Nintendo worked with IQ to make a device akin to a plug-and-play, if you guys remember what those are. This is what the console looks like. As you can see, it doesn't have the 3 grips. You might also notice that it's pretty bulky, and that's because Nintendo had to fit a whole console inside, including space for a memory card so you could save your games. And these things are not cheap in North America. You can get one for as low as $600 on eBay. As you might have guessed, this is a Chinese exclusive console, which means it's not supposed to be in North America, which means that's why it's so expensive. The name of this console is the IQ Player, and the way it works is a lot different from using a cartridge since physical video games were banned in China. I would explain how the IQ Player works, but I think that's a concept for a whole nother video.
This video contains jokes regarding controversial and/or political topics. Viewer discretion is advised.
We've been out here for days. I'm starving.
Hey, what's that?
What?
You're eating something.
You bastard! You have food?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Give me that!
Respectfully, all my niggas ballin' like Curry.
Not a woman here could vote no matter what age, but the 19th Amendment struck down that restrictive rule.
Why they go and do that?
You are so done! What? I'm about to orange justice all over your face.
I went to play the new levels in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe today, and look at this. The game's literally asking me for a tip. Like, bro, what do you even do? Like, I'm the one doing the controlling. What do you do?
Get down here now! You inbred trash!
Shirt pants. Who else but shirt pants?
He's shirt pants, shirt pants. He's trying to remember, but he really can't. He's shirt pants, shirt pants.
All I know for sure is I'm wearing a shirt and pants.
Let's come together, singing love and harmony.
The PlayStation Classic takes a USB port. That's pretty cool. Hey. This is gonna be cool. Oh. Alright, this is a completely random thought that just came into my head. If coal is such a scarce resource, how does Santa have enough of it to give to all the bad kids on Christmas? If you own Super Mario All-Stars on the SNES, there's a really funny glitch you can try. So if you go over to Super Mario Bros. 2 and start up a file, then go ahead and pause the game. Then you're going to hold the two shoulder buttons up here down, and then select at the same time. Then you just die. Yeah, I don't know why that happens, but you just die when you do that. So on Disney Plus in the United States, Disney has 5 subcategories. There's Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, and Star if you're in Europe. But what I find really weird is that there's no subcategory for 20th Century Studios. And I'm not sure why. There's plenty of content from 20th Century Studios to have its own subcategory. There's Ice Age, The Simpsons, Avatar, Spies in Disguise, Night at the Museum, Rio, whatever this is, the Peanuts movie, Alvin and the Chipmunks, which the first one was taken off Disney Plus, the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. Well, not these two. Yeah, you guys get the idea.
Goddamn, run that shit back.
Yo, what's good, boys? My name is Link. Today we're going to be seeing how long it takes to cook a steak on the ground. Let's do this. As you can see, it took less than a second. And I just wasted a steak because my health is completely full. So this TikTok was a request from my dad, and he wanted me to see if I could activate all the Sage's powers at the same time. So, quick disclaimer here, we won't really be able to do anything with Minoru because, well, the only thing that she can do is get stuff attached to her back, her arms, and actually I think that's it. Alright. So, you can activate them all at the same time, it looks like. And yeah, you can use Yonobo's char. Oh, that set my horse on fire. You know, I think it's pretty cool that Futurama got an 11th season. You know what show needs to be revived next? Or how about this? I'm sure most of us can definitely agree that King of the Hill deserves a 14th season. And as for Duncanville, it's such an underrated masterpiece that died way too soon. So this guy requested me to do a grab with my turbo controller. Alright, let's do it. We're going to be using Pit for this video because I want to promote a YouTube video that I'm working on for my YouTube channel. It's coming out in December, and it's called Pit's Home Alone 2 Lost in Rio. So for anybody unaware of Smash Bros, the left and right buttons are the grab buttons. But then ZL and ZR are just your shield. So let's see what happens. Alright, so I'm hands-free now. Controller's right there. I'm hands-free. And Pit is doing consistent grabs. So, to answer your question, Dom, you can do grabs with the turbo controls. This is my best weapon in Tears of the Kingdom, and no, It's not the Master Sword. This is a weapon that I fused together called the Silver Lionel Smasher. To make it, you need to fuse a Gloom Club, which you can get from Phantom Ganon, and then a Silver Lionel Mace Horn, which you can get from fighting a Silver Lionel. If you've never fought in Phantom Ganon before, my best advice would maybe to go to Korok Forest and fight him in the Deku Tree, because you're in a pretty enclosed space and it's not really that large, so you don't really need to move around that much. Now that I think about it, that advice is kind of stupid. And then to get the Silver Lionel Mace Horn, you need to go to the Floating Coliseum and defeat all 5 Lionels. But if you want to further enhance it, you gotta go to Elden and find an Octo Rock. They're pretty much just little creatures where if you go to them and toss your weapon towards them, they'll suck up the weapon and then they'll make it stronger. Alright, Ice King, let's do it. Alright, so we're gonna test out the Silver Lionel Smasher by fighting Phantom Ganon up here. So, let's go ahead and trigger this boss fight. There's the hands. So, I turned off all the stages, and all I have is a shield and then the Smasher. And we're off to a pretty rough start. But I'll survive this. There we go. Alright, one more hit should do with this guy. Oh, and they're respawning now. Great. Alright, they're all dead. And now, just to fight Phantom Ganon. Alright, so... Oh, and it's... Dang it, my weapon's damaged. So, yeah, I might not be able to fully kill him with the... With my Smasher, but... Oh, yeah, it just broke. But, yeah, that's generally the damage you can get out of that. Let me just finish him off real quick, and there we go. So, yeah, that's a pretty brief demonstration of how well the weapon performs. So yeah, one of them ended up getting sacrificed, but it's fine because I have another one. I wonder if I can make a fireplace on my raft. Can't wait to watch that lightning storm tonight. Of course I can fly. I'm wearing the cap of the sky. Hahaha. King Gleok doesn't stand a chance. Ugh, it's starting to get cold up here. Oh. Ah, dang it. I knew I forgot my glider. Feels nice coming here after hunting in the Hebra Mountains. Man, it is way too hot in Gerudo Desert. This jelly feels really weird on my skin. I wish this Yiga mask had some eye holes. I can't even see.
Dale, you went too far this time. Come back here. Come here. I'm gonna kick your ass.
No! No!
I'm gonna kick it harder if you don't come over here.
What are those dulcet tones? Why, this is the music of the angels. What is that magical device?
Banjo. Pluck that string.
No, I feel so deliciously white trash. Mommy, I want a mullet.
Hola, soy Jack Marston. Today, we're gonna robar un tren. Rob a train. Do you see a train that I can rob? There it is. Vámonos, let's go. The train just stopped. Now's my chance. This train is all mine. We did it.
Hi, my name is Clara, the capybara, and I will be singing my favorite song.
Aww.
Said Coke 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park.